Hello again. Today we're going to have a look at the Quick Fit 26mm watch band from Garmin. Now this comes in at $229. It's titanium and it comes under many different names as you see here, but the right name is Carbon Grey DLC. As you can see, it's got a nice laser etched Garmin logo on the back. It's got a nice bit of weight to it, but it's not as weighty as the stainless steel band, of course, coming in at about 50% of the weight of stainless steel. Let's take some of this off and I'll be quiet so you can listen to it. Hope you enjoyed that. Right, so it's got a butterfly clasp on this and it folds over onto itself, so the outside clasp is on the outside of the band rather than last year's version where it had the butterfly clasp which was underneath the band, and so it was more of a hidden band, hidden clasp, sorry. Now let's finish taking the plastic off. It's got more plastic on here than a Rolex strap. Amazing. Okay, last piece. Right, so here's the band. It's got a nice mechanism, closes nicely, and it looks nice on the outside there. Now I'm not a jogger like Casey Neistat, so I don't need the silicone band like he wears. So I'm going to take this one off. I'll probably use it sometimes, but I really do prefer the extra weight that the metal band gives, and the titanium just has a nicer feel. Right, putting it on, put it so that you've got the clasp that opens this way round, and that will make it much better on your wrist. Pull back on the little grated part. Now I've found using your forefinger is probably better than using your thumb. I'm using my thumb here, but since this video I've used my forefinger, which is much easier to do. Looks very nice. Matches perfectly with the bezel. It's a beautiful, beautiful band. Now it is expensive, I understand that, and I'll be doing a video comparing this band with the stainless steel version band, and also I'll be showing you some of the cheaper bands. I'm going to order some of the cheaper bands and do a video on those next week or the week after when they come in. Now this is a bit big for me. Looks like I'm going to have to take out 2 or 3 links. Best way to take out the links is to count down one side, count down the other, and then either take 1 link from each side or 1 link and then 2 links from the shorter side. You have a longer side and a shorter side, and that's so that the clasp sits nicely on your wrist. Otherwise it becomes out of balance and it doesn't look very nice. Now sometimes they send you one of these, which is like a SIM ejector tool, but this is the watch tool that I'll be using, and I'll probably have to take it off camera to do it. I'm going to take it back off the watch so it doesn't damage the watch in any way, and I'll probably take it off camera to do this, otherwise I might scratch it, which I don't want. So taking off the links, start this side and take 1 off and then try it again. If there's not enough, take off 1 from the other side, and then if there's still not enough, take off another 1 from this side, and that will give you that short link, long link bracelet that I was talking about. Yeah, I'm going to have to take this off. I'm going to take it off and I'll come back when I've adjusted it. Give me a few seconds. Right, here it is on the wrist. Now you need to leave just enough so that you can get 1 finger underneath the band. That will give you a little bit of swelling size so that when you go into a hot room or outside in the heat, you have just enough and it will allow it not to be too tight on your wrist. If you tighten it right up, then it will be too tight when your wrist swells, so avoid that. Okay, so I'll give you one last look at this, and then I'll leave you for today. I don't know what's going on. The video slowed down for some reason. Right, so there we go. Beautiful band. I really like it. I'm really happy with it. I think it's exactly the same color as the slate grey. I have looked at it a few times with my Fenix 3HR. Very similar color, even though they called it carbon black, carbon grey. But it's a very nice color. It's not black, it's not grey, it's in between, and I really love it. So I'll give you a review of this, and maybe I'll do another review in a month's time just to see how it's wearing and see if it's got any scratches or any problems with the band before you purchase yours. Otherwise, enjoy, have a good day. Please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Coming in at 149 grams, just right.
Look at that action. Smooth.